All right. Ready? I'm just going to kneel down here if I could, and this will work fine. All right. Bishop, congratulations on your elevation to the post of Prime Bishop. It's a great development for the church.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about your background, how you became involved in the ministry, where you're from, and how you came to be here at St. Stanislaus.
Originally from Trenton, New Jersey. I've been a member of the Polish National Catholic Church my whole life. After studying mathematics in both Rochester and in Philadelphia, I received the calling to the priesthood very strongly. I studied here in Scranton at Savonarola Theological Seminary, right around the corner from the cathedral here, and was ordained back in 1997 and was assigned here to St. Stanislaus as the assistant pastor, and had served here my entire priesthood, first as assistant, then bishop of the diocese, and now as prime bishop of the church.
You were elevated to bishop back in, I believe, 2006, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
At the time, that was a big development. You were, I believe, one of the youngest bishops ever to be elevated to that, at that age. Can you tell us now, moving on to the post of prime bishop, what does it feel like that your fellow bishops and clergymen have put the faith in you to carry the church forward?
I'm really humbled by the fact that the members of the church throughout both the United States and Canada, who gathered at the Synod the first week of October, have entrusted me with the honor of serving the church in a little bit different capacity. Being of service to the church is always something that I've been about, even from the earliest times of serving in my home parish. So, being one of the youngest ones, that is true. But I also think that at any age we're called to serve the church, and so I'm very humbled and very happy to be of service to God's church, and especially our Polish National Catholic Church.
Now, for people who may be unfamiliar with the Polish National Catholic Church, can you tell us a little bit about where the church is today in terms of its geographical distribution, maybe its membership number or anything like that?
Primarily, the church over the years has been on the eastern part of the United States, throughout New England, the diocese that I had been in charge of, and here based in Scranton, through Pennsylvania and eastern New York. As far out as Chicago, there is a western diocese that is headquartered in Chicago, Illinois. But our church is branching out in areas of Texas right now. We have a number of parishes that have organized within the past couple of years, and also throughout the world. There are parishes, just recently a parish in Lucca, Italy, became part of the Polish National Catholic Church. So all over the place there's people who are hearing about the good things we're doing, about having a Catholic Church which is democratic in governance, and so we're beginning to branch out in areas around the United States as well as throughout the world.
Going ahead for the church, what areas do you want to, can we say, expand into? What are some aspects where you want to take the church forward into a new decade under your leadership? Anything in particular?
I think the most important thing of what the church can do, and probably true of any church, is to reach out to those who are seeking. Our society, unfortunately, seems to be a very secular society, and not a society that it seems to be very interested in the things of God and the things of internal spirituality and internal morality. And so to reach out beyond our own walls, to be a force within our communities, a force for doing good work in our communities, reaching out in community efforts, as well as bringing the message of Jesus Christ to those who really need to hear it.
Fantastic. All right, well, Bishop, thank you very much for your time today, and congratulations on your elevation to the bishop. I just wanted to think, you were this called the Synod. When did the Synod take place?
Took place from October 4th through 8th, just earlier this month, 2010, up in Niagara Falls, Ontario, Canada. One of our dioceses is in Canadian territory, so it rotates around every 4 years between the dioceses. So this year was the Canadian diocesan turn to host it, so we were in Canada. It was actually on the 5th, on Tuesday, that I was elected.
Was it a surprise at all for you, or had it been something that you were nominated for, or was there a process involved that led to your elevation to the post?
It was a bit of a surprise. There are 4 who were eligible to serve as the prime bishop. There are more bishops than that within the church, but there is an age limitation, and there were 4 bishops who were under that age limitation. So maybe not a complete surprise, as I was one of 4 who was eligible to take the post. But I'm of the 4, I'm the youngest, and so in that sense, it was a bit of a surprise.
Well, again, congratulations, and we look forward to speaking with you many more times over